Some people call it the war on Christmas, but tonight our focus is on every American's right to freedom of expression and freedom of religion. Doesn't matter if you're Christian, Jewish, or of no faith at all.
It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, a Jew, or of no faith at all. But can you possibly guess who they're going to claim is persecuted?
In 2012 and right now, it's the Christians who are under siege by government officials and anti-religion groups who think Christmas and Christianity have no business in the public arena.
The same way that Christians don't think that Islam has a place in the public arena here in America, or pretty much any other religion. If you put like Quran readings in Congress or the Senate or some, on their examples coming up, if it was anything but a cross, the Christians would be up in arms because they have a giant fucking double standard. Their freedom of religion in America to a Christian simply means freedom of Christianity to trample on your ass.
Exhibit number 1. In Kansas, the city of Buhler has been forced to remove the cross from its city seal after an atheist group complained.
You do realize that atheist group would have complained no matter what religious symbol it would have been on their, emblem there, whatever their symbol is. No matter if it was the crescent moon of Islam or the Star of David or the cross or whatever fucking religion, the atheist group would have been like, there's a problem with it. I think you guys think you're so persecuted as Christians simply because Christianity is so rampant in America. It is obviously going to be the first and foremost religion that when they say this religion doesn't belong in this exact public area, then we have to remove it. It's the Christians, the Christian cross and the Jesus and the nativity scenes that are all over the fucking place. And so those are what gets taken out, and the Christians take offense to that.
Exhibit number 2. In North Carolina at Western Piedmont Community College, students were told they weren't allowed to sell Christmas trees if they were called Christmas trees. They wanted to call them holiday trees until their school finally caved.
Okay, so now your second example is of a community college where the students wanted to sell Christmas trees, and the school was like, could you please just call them holiday trees? Which, by the way, they caught so much flack from these Christians that they eventually fucking caved. If they did call it holiday tree, right, and you bought one, couldn't you just say that now it's your Christmas tree? It's not really what someone else calls it that's important, is it? I mean, if Christmas is so important to you, then you call it a Christmas tree. Why is it so important that everyone else call it what you call it? If they don't call it a Christmas tree, that's offensive. If they call it a holiday tree, fascist. Calm the fuck down. Take it down a notch. You're the ones that are like, someone took a step towards you from 100 feet away, and you're freaking out. You're like grabbing for your gun. You're overreacting with this shit way too far.
And finally, in Rhode Island, exhibit number 3, Lincoln Chafee is not backing down. The liberal governor refuses to call a Christmas tree a Christmas tree. Once again, he wants the holiday tree, and his office didn't even want to have a lighting ceremony this year. He caved only after enormous pressure.
So this is the war on Christmas. These are the battles in the war of Christmas, where someone wants to call, they put up the fucking tree, but they want to call it a holiday tree. You want to call it a Christmas tree. If it was up to me, I would have no tree up in the fucking place at all. It's a waste of taxpayer fucking money, especially in a bad economy, with so many fucking people out there that could be helped in other ways in this Christmas season that these Christians care so much about. The reason for the season and Jesus, but they're like fucking, all they do is care about their own fucking feelings, their own egos, having what they think it should be called. You got to say what I like. I'm so butthurt about you calling it a holiday tree. I want to call it a Christmas tree. I don't just want to call it a Christmas tree. I want you to call it a Christmas tree. Fuck you. And by the way, this is coming from an atheist who celebrates Christmas, with my family, and I call my Christmas tree a Christmas tree. So just letting you know, I'm not some guy that calls my tree a holiday tree, but I don't care if anyone else wants to call their tree a fucking holiday tree.
So, Eric, this is a turn of play now, because for years the liberals have said, that the right The conservatives are against the First Amendment, are against freedom of expression. But we're seeing quite the contrary at play right now.
Right, and we'll do it again. Let's read the First Amendment to the Constitution. Should we do that?
The whole thing?
Do we have to? Just the first line. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. It's groups like Freedom From Religion. They're the problem. They're a Wisconsin-based group that find different municipalities around the country, and they go make it their project. They go try and get on TV, make enough ridiculous noise so that when people pick it up and say, hey, really, would this fall under the First Amendment of the Constitution? Free speech, free religion, First Amendment, back off freedom from religion. Can't stand that group, by the way.
Would somebody also please force this idiot to follow some other religion or have other religion, like, just imposed? Can we just send him to another fucking country where he'll be imposed with Islam everywhere he goes, and we'll see how he fucking likes it. And maybe he can start to understand where we're coming from. All right, well, while we're at it, we might as well listen to what Bill O'Reilly has to say about this bullshit.
Now, with our reporting on this year's Christmas controversy situation, many of the actions against public displays of Christmas taken by atheist organizations. With us now, David Silverman, president of the American Atheist Group.
Thanks for having me back.
I'm really trying to get, and I'm not being a wise guy here, all right? I'll deal with the hard stuff with Governor Chafee tomorrow. But I'm really trying to get your point of view here. You know, you're an atheist, you're a non-believer, and I respect that. That's fine. I don't look down on you. I don't think you're a pinhead.
Thank you.
If you want to be an atheist, that's why we have America. You can be it. But why are you messing around with my tradition? Why are you messing around with Christmas? Just leave it alone. Is there a compelling reason for you to mess around with it?
Well, we're only messing around. We're not messing around with anything. We're stopping the government from preferring one religion over another.
Okay.
So when
stop
well,
there.
No,
No. You listen to me and then you answer my questions because they're very simple.
I'm trying to answer your question. Go ahead.
What religion is involved with Christmas? What religion?
Christianity.
That's not a religion. That's a philosophy.
Not even close.
Okay, so since the dawn of time, the winter solstice has been celebrated by multiple religions.
The winter solstice?
The winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. It's been celebrated with evergreen trees because they don't die, giving gifts, family, friends, song.
Do you like the winter solstice?
It's great.
So why don't you celebrate it?
We do.
So great.
But you don't call it Christmas because Christianity doesn't get favored. No, this is the point. You asked my point.
You can celebrate winter solstice.
Yes, and you can celebrate Christmas, but our government can't take sides. The government doesn't say this is a good religion, this is a bad religion.
Look,
the government can't say this is a
Mr.
Christmas
Silverman,
tree. Yes,
it is a fact that Christianity is not a religion. It is a philosophy. Well, if the government were saying that the Methodist religion, all right, deserves a special place in the public square, I would be on your side.
So you're going to actually tell me on live television that Christianity is not a religion?
Correct. It is a philosophy.
You and I are going to fundamentally disagree on that point.
You are wrong.
No, that's fine. You can call me that. I think you're
Roman Catholicism
really
is a religion.
You know what?
Judaism is a religion.
They are sects of Christianity. And you know what? It's really not cool for you to try and cloud it. It's not cool for you to cloud this issue. This issue is about religious neutrality from the government. The government says that the government is not allowed to pick sides and say that one religious belief or philosophy
if you read the Constitution, it says the government cannot promote a religion.
No, it says the Congress shall not establish any laws respecting an establishment of religion.
A religion.
Yes.
Not a philosophy. Okay?
So you wouldn't have a problem then with the government of the United States establishing atheism, because that's also a philosophy.
Boom, bitch. And I think David Silverman hit a nerve on that one, because you're about to see Bill O'Reilly get very upset.
That would be fair for you.
Establishing it? What does that mean?
So we'll put "In God We Don't Trust" on all the coins.
You can put your winter solstice
One nation under no God in the Pledge of Allegiance.
If you wanted to go down to Albany, go up to Albany, New York, and put a happy winter solstice on Andrew Cuomo's office door, I got no problem with it.
Yeah, you would. I think you would.
No.
But I wouldn't.
Don't tell me what I think. When I said I didn't have a problem, I don't have a problem.
Sir,
got it?
Sir, if you had you would have a problem with it.
No, I would not.
I'm challenging you on that. You would.
Challenging? You
I'm
don't
challenging
know
you
me.
on it. Yeah,
You're
I do know
ridiculous.
you. I watch your show. Look,
that's ridiculous.
And it wouldn't be right either. It wouldn't be right either because the governor is not in a position of promoting atheism.
Winter solstice is not a religion.
No,
it's a holiday. If he wants to put winter solstice up on his office door, I got no problem.
Actually,
with
it's a celestial event, and you're right. It would be secular. But if you put up there, "In God we do not trust."
I'm sorry. I just said Jesus Christ. That's a religious. He was a man.
nice way to try and cover your tracks there, Bill. He's like, he literally just like let one slip. He broke one of the fucking commandments right there. It said Jesus Christ, and then tried to cover it up with like, I just said Jesus Christ because the religion. He was a man, and then he just moves on from there. I'll show you the full unedited version without my interruption.
His office door, I got no problem.
Actually, it's a celestial event, and you're right. It would be secular. But if you put up there, "In God we do not trust."
I'm sorry. I just said Jesus Christ. That's a religious. He was a man. Now, Christmas tree is a secular symbol. It's a secular symbol. It has nothing to do with Christianity.
What's that word? What's that first word?
Secular symbol.
Christmas.
A Christmas tree.
Christmas. Is a Christmas tree.
Now
look.
This is so unreasonable. You are so unreasonable.
No, it's not unreasonable.
Frightening.
I'm not unreasonable at all.
You absolutely are.
The government has to be fair. The government has to not take sides. Everybody is equal. Everybody has the same rights. It doesn't matter.
It's a federal holiday. Why don't you get off your butt and get it revoked?
Well, when people and atheists do get off their butt and try and get things changed, like Bill O'Reilly's suggesting here, you guys are up in arms. Fox News spends show after show after show, minute after minute, hour after hour, covering this bullshit, this war on Christmas. And Bill O'Reilly's like, well, why don't you go get it changed? But if they did get it changed, the Christians would be like, oh my God, they're taking away our freedoms. Like, no, you can celebrate Christmas. The people across the street from me have a huge nativity scene in their yard. I don't give a fuck.
And see how far you go. Of course you don't, because your view is insane.
No, it's not.
You can celebrate Christmas without being a Christian.
Actually, you can celebrate Christmas without being a Christian by force because you can't go to work, you can't get your mail, you can't go to the bank.
You can't go to work?
No, you can't.
You can't?
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Oh, really? Are you going to be working on Christmas?
I don't work on Christmas.
99% of the country doesn't either because it's a federal holiday, which is illegal.
And your merry band of fascists.
Fascists.
Yeah,
fascists.
You get it revoked.
You call me a fascist.
Absolutely.
I am a patriot, sir. I am a patriot who's taking the crazy notion that everybody in this country is equal and that the government has to treat everybody fairly.
Therefore,
That's
they
fascism.
should banish Christmas trees.
I did not say banish Christmas trees. I said
from the public square. That's what you do. That's what you want.
That's not what I do. Stop telling me what I do.
All right. The record shows
equality. We demand equality from the government, and it's our constitutional right, and you should be demanding it along with me.
Only took a second for Bill O'Reilly to turn around and tell David Silverman what he wants. Also, David Silverman never said that they should be removing all the trees. Just said that they shouldn't be called Christmas trees, or at least if they're not called Christmas trees, people shouldn't freak out. Christians shouldn't take it as offensive if someone else calls what they call a Christmas tree, if someone else calls it a holiday tree. The fact that you people, some of you people like Bill O'Reilly and other Christians take offense to it is fucking stupid. It's embarrassing to watch you guys get your panties in such a twist over something so trivial. Even that dumbass Father Jonathan guy knows better.
If our Christmas is going to be all about getting upset at people who are trying to take away our Christmas, isn't that silly too?
Happy holidays. Coctopus out.
Well, it's Christmas all over again. The Grinch is trying to steal our holiday. It's been so beautiful. The nation comes together. We sing Christmas carols. We give gifts to each other. We have lighted trees, and it's just a beautiful thing. Atheists don't like our happiness. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be miserable. They're miserable, so they want you to be miserable. So they want to steal your holiday away from you.